Hi guys, I want to talk about the huge news which is coming in today on 15th of December, and literally almost nobody is talking about it. Uh, so that will be the main thing in this video, and this is a game changer for Bitcoin. And as I say, almost nobody is talking about it because everybody is excited about price and everything and growth and liquidity coming into crypto, that they forgot completely about that. But well, let's see what we can. So but before that, this is not a financial advice. This has nothing to do with financial advice. I just share my thoughts. You have to do your own research or seek the financial advice. So, but before we go to that great news, and you believe me, it is a life-changing and game changer, life-changing game changer. Let's talk about another stuff, which didn't actually happen, which is also a news. I believe, well, it still may happen, but I believe it won't happen this year. So there's one of the guys, like I mean, like myself or somebody is just talking about that typically before Christmas you have a big sell-off of crypto. And we did see a little bit of that in altcoins, but it's a little bit. And personally, I don't believe it is going to happen this year, because this year is different. Why is different? Just look at the chart. That's a Bitcoin chart. That's a Bitcoin chart. So let's I will draw you a few lines here, or maybe just two lines, so you clearly can see that. Look where the Bitcoin is going. It is lower highs, high lows, high lows, all the way. And that's the channel where it's going. If we zoom out and see if we can find previous stop now, actually it was previous stop here. That's the top we had here. So there's no downward trend on Bitcoin. So even if there is a little sell-off like this or this, or some other, you see, this was huge day of sell-offs on 5th of December. It's not happening now. Why it's not happening? No, still maybe it will happen, but I don't believe it, because why people were selling off cryptos or selling off other assets before Christmas? Because at the end of the year, the selling assets, they have losses in. So if you are accounting and you have losses, you will sell those assets to account for the losses, so you can get back, money from whatever profits you had in other things. Do you know anyone saying who has losses in Bitcoin at this time of the year? No, I personally don't believe it. Like, it's impossible, basically impossible, unless some crazy people bought here and sold here. Then they would have losses. But other than that, maybe in some altcoins, maybe in some shit coins, so-called, maybe they have losses. But no, I don't. So my opinion is there won't be any sell. Maybe some tiny sell-offs and then buying. Although interestingly, see, like the volume went down. Like people stop selling, stop buying. They just moving into holding pattern. Like, look at the volume last few days. Up until today is only starting, so we'll see what happens on that. But you had like few days going down volume. That's actually interesting. I just noticed that but you had few like that before, so it is just changing. And typically you had then, and then you had volume up. So this today 15 is just only big starting. So in US it's not even 15th yet, probably. Maybe it is. In Europe it is 15th. I trust me, it is 15th of December. So this upward trend, I don't believe we will have big, tiny sell-off, maybe not a big one. And we may be surprised by how high it will go before the end of the year. But that's not the big news I'm talking about. That's a great news. This is big news, but this is not the one I wanted to talk about. So, but before we even get to that, let's talk about the guy who delivered that news. It's Michael Saylor. So Michael obviously is running that MicroStrategy, and it's a great success of that company. Now have a look of how well they did. I just want to make it bigger. Okay, so you can see they made year to date, which is obviously from December to December, 500% up. That's how well they did, 5x on that company. So this tells you what Bitcoin is, what crypto is now, how it changed recently, and that's why that chart I was showing you, that's why this is looking like that. That's why most likely there won't be any sell-offs in the current market. So that's one thing from Michael Saylor. Now another one. His company is now part of Nasdaq 100, which is a big thing for crypto. It's a big thing for Bitcoin and a big thing for crypto itself, because like if you remember a year ago, everybody was talking crap about Bitcoin, about how it is going to zero, how it is, all the crypto is trash and everything. Now it's complete opposite. And now his company, which people were hanging, like we're saying, okay, I cannot use this saying from another language because you won't understand. Anyway, they was talking trash about this company all the time, like likes of Peter Schiff and the gold bugs. And gold is important. I believe in gold and silver, but we are entering completely new territory. Notice this was published in December 13th, 2023, and it was hanging there forever, like for a year. FASB has officially adopted fair value accounting for Bitcoin for fiscal years beginning after December 15. That's why I'm saying it's a big news today. December 15, 2024. This upgrade to accounting standards will facilitate the adoption of Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset by corporations worldwide. And there is a link. So if you find his tweet, you find that link, and there is your news. Meaning, there's a fair way of accounting for Bitcoin in accounting standards, so corporations can start using that. And like you recently probably heard, Microsoft Microsoft stockholders just refused to buy Bitcoin. They didn't want it. It's a big mistake on their side, but that's their problem. That's not our problem. Others will buy, and the FOMO will go on, and they will be just late, and they will just have to pay more one day, unless they refuse completely, say no. So that's the news. Bitcoin, there's accounting standards established for Bitcoin, so corporations worldwide can use it as a treasury reserve. So you had all those ETFs, everybody buying, now government saying they will be buying, and as of today, this has proper accounting standard established in Bitcoin, and can be held as a reserve. So imagine that. So how much bigger FOMO will be in 2025 once all those corporations will say, okay, listen, we have 80 billion cash or 8 billion cash or whatever cash they have, let's put 10% in Bitcoin, and they'll keep buying. So the Bitcoin will keep going up, and it may end up in something what some people say super cycle. Now some people say it's possible. What is super cycle? Meaning it will keep going. It won't stop. It won't be any downturn, because everybody's at the moment, for the most of people, are expecting Bitcoin to crash a little bit after going up. So if we go, let's see how many years we can see. So we have 2021, we have two of those bumps. So this is, we are more or less somewhere here. So it's 2020, November, December. Okay, December 15, 2020. That's the corresponding date of previous bull run. And that was the price of Bitcoin, 17,000 something. And then it went off to 62. 4 times basically, on average, 4 times. And it happened on April 12th, and it went down to 30, so it's like half, 50% down. So that's the downturn which people think will happen. Then there was second top. You can have 2 tops, maybe it's 1 top this year, but what some people are saying that's possible. Have a look how this. Remember that's line which I was drawing. Now it's vertical. If we squeeze it on that many years, it's vertical. Remember the blue line? So it looks like it's only like that. But if we zoom out, it became vertical basically. It's vertical. So people saying in general, no, there will be just 1 top, maybe 2 tops, and there will be downturn. But now, because all those news, remember those things which I told you, those things which I showed you about this accounting change being in effect today, about Michael Saylor's company, MicroStrategy, becoming part of Nasdaq 100, all the ETFs, all the BlackRocks and other guys, it will make big as well going into the Bitcoin super cycle, meaning it won't have a downturn like that. It may have some bumps, but it'll keep going. Something like that. You have bumps, although those bumps won't be bigger, it could be like 20-30%, probably not 50, maybe 20. So it is a possibility that we're heading into Bitcoin super cycle. If it is true, I don't know. Nobody knows that. It's not a financial advice, but it is a possibility. So guys, just enjoy that bull run. Please share, like, and subscribe this video. Help me help others. There's a lot of new people in crypto who need some information, some basic information, and some good news for the old timers in crypto, as this information about accounting. Guys, have a great bull run.